Hello and welcome to Clement Book Review, where we review books on autobiography and self-help. Today we're going to review a book called The Secret. Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This book, The Secret, is all about the law of attraction. The secret that promises all the great things in life for anyone who is willing to learn. Let's find out. So, what is the law of attraction and how does it work? Law of attraction is basically you attract anything to your life with your mind, the way you think. If you ever wonder why some people are so lucky in life and they get anything they want, good things always happen to them, and we just look at them and say, these people are lucky. Are they really lucky, or is it that they're using the law of attraction? For a quick example of the law of attraction at work, have you have you ever thought of a car or something you really like? Let's just use the car example. It's just a little bit easier that anybody will notice if you pay attention to it. Have you ever thought about buying a certain car, and the the moment you thought about buying this car and you're focusing on the car, that's what you want. Have you ever wondered why is it that when you start driving, it's almost like it's no other car on the road, but there's that car that you want, that you keep seeing all the time. The cars were there to begin with, but you never seen it before. The fact that you start focusing on it and it's in your mind, it's stuck in your subconscious mind that is what you want. You start seeing it all over the road as you drive. How does the law of attraction work? The law of attraction works by you attracting whatever it is that you want in your life to you, so it will come to you, basically. Have you ever wondered why some people keep going in an abusive relationship over and over and over again? It's exactly law of attraction working for them, because the moment that they decide to meet somebody new, all their thought is that I don't want to meet somebody who's gonna abuse me this time. So that's what your mind is focused on. So you're gonna attract that person back to your life. So we all have a brain, and in our brain is divided into two sessions. You have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is when you're awake, whatever you're thinking of, your conscience, you know what you're doing. And your subconscious mind is when you're sleeping. That's what takes over. It's also called a memory bank, that everything you think of, the way you like to feel about certain things, it records everything. So the next time you want to do something, instead of you doing all the hard work thinking of it again, it automatically does it for you. Experts estimate that our minds think of 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. And out of that 60 to 80,000 thoughts, we only control 10%. So what happened to the other 90%? Our mind automatically do it for us, the thinking. And that's 2,500 to 3,300 per hour thoughts. If I told you you can increase your thought from 10% to 15 to 20% by just doing the most little things in your life to achieve that. The great news is that our subconscious mind does not know what is good and bad, does not discriminate against you in anything you do. If you feed it the right information, you use it for your benefit. If you use for the wrong information, it's also going to use it against you. That's why people always says, don't think of negative thoughts, always have positive thoughts. So how do you use the law of attraction for your own benefit? Well, since you only control 10% of our thoughts, all you got to do is every day suggest how you like to feel in your life and what you want in your life. So basically, you attract what you want by thinking about what you want and having the feeling of if you already got it. Example, say you want to own a Mercedes. So you said to yourself and write down, say, okay, I want to own a Mercedes. Say I want to own a 2020 Mercedes and use a red color of Mercedes. So you say that to yourself, and your subconscious mind, it sticks in there by saying, well, Clement sometimes think about things he want, but he doesn't really go through with it. Because when you wish for something, it's just a mere wish if you don't believe in what you're wishing in. It also says in the Bible, the same thing in the Bible, that if you don't believe in your prayer that you're praying, you might as well not pray altogether. It's the same concept over here. So whatever you want, you think about it, this is what I want, and you really have to convince yourself that this is what I really want. Because If not, your subconscious mind just gonna say, well, he's not serious about it. But eventually, the more you believe, and even though you don't have the car yet, you can see yourself sitting in the car and the feeling that you get. Your subconscious mind saying, well, Clement is really serious about getting this car, so let's find a way for him to get it. And that's how things happen for you. That you're gonna have the faith and believe that you can achieve or you can get this house exactly how you want it to be. So just into yourself, mind, and exactly how it is, you can see it and you have the feeling attached to it. All by suggesting to yourself, this is exactly how I want my house to look like. Along with the auto suggesting, you have the imagination, because after all, we're trying to convince our subconscious mind that we have something that we don't have yet. So we're gonna have to do a really good job of convincing it with our imagination, seeing it, picturing it, having the feeling that we have already achieved it. Last but not the least, have anticipation that you're gonna receive it. Same time, things don't happen overnight. So if you do all this and your dream house or your dream car, whatever it is that you are reaching for doesn't come, say within a month, 2 or a year, you should not give up. You just keep it up and know it's a test. It's nothing comes easy in this life. So the fact that it didn't come, say within a month or a year, does not mean it's not going to come. It's just that you don't know what is good for you. It's that because as humans, when we want something, we want it right away. But how do we know is that it's not the right time for us to receive what we are asking for? Just have faith and it will come at the right time. When you get things at the right time, that's when it lasts. I will end this by the word of Zig Ziglar when he said you ought to do what you got to do now to be able to do what you ought to do when you have to do them later on to enjoy your life. Bye for now. I'll see you on the next one.